Yhwach's Schrift, the Almighty, provides him with a vast array of abilities that make him an extremely formidable opponent. Essentially, this power allows Yhwach to see into the future, anticipate his enemy's movements, and use any power he's aware of. This degree of omnipotence positions Yhwach as nearly unbeatable, especially with his ability to foresee events long before they happen. His vision isn't limited to just immediate actions. He can witness future occurrences, giving him an edge in manipulating events to his advantage. For instance, his sight even extends into the Soul King's palace, allowing him to witness the state of his father in real time. The power is not just about foresight, it's about control and domination of the battlefield, knowing the moves of his enemies before they make them. The full extent of the Almighty hasn't been fully revealed, but its impact is clear. When he faced Ichigo Hyosube, Yhwach's foresight allowed him to counter all of Ichigo's attacks, rendering his opponent powerless. Even Ichigo's powerful Bankai was rendered ineffective due to Yhwach's manipulation of events in the future. His ability to adapt and counter-attack makes him one of the most dangerous characters in Bleach. However, this power is not infallible and its full nature remains a mystery, with its weaknesses hidden under layers of intrigue. Despite its vast power, the Almighty does have a major flaw. Yhwach cannot see into the future of the Soul King. This oversight led to a surprising moment in the story where Yhwach was caught off guard when Jushiro Ukitake used Mimihagi to temporarily preserve the Soul King's life. This weakness exposed a chink in Yhwach's otherwise omnipotent armor. The Soul King, whose future is shielded from Yhwach's gaze, represents a critical element in Yhwach's grand plan. Yhwach had anticipated every aspect of the Soul King's role, but the appearance of Mimihagi allowed Soul Society to momentarily prevent his complete destruction. While Yhwach managed to defeat Ukitake and absorb the Soul King, this failure to foresee an important event speaks volumes about the limits of his power. It's possible that the Soul King's inability to make decisions, or perhaps his fragmented state, prevents Yhwach from fully perceiving his future actions. Whether this limitation is due to the Soul King's unique nature or its relation to Yhwach's father remains unclear. This gives the protagonists of Bleach a glimmer of hope, showing that Yhwach's control over the future may not be as perfect as it seems. The idea of sealing the Almighty raises another point of weakness in Yhwach's power. During the first Quincy invasion, Ichigo Hyosube, the leader of the Gotei 13's most powerful division, realized the threat Yhwach posed and took decisive action to seal his power. Ichigo used the Soul King's left hand to temporarily seal the Almighty, preventing Yhwach from fully unleashing its devastating potential. However, this was only a temporary measure. After Ichigo's defeat, Yhwach regained his full power, including the Almighty. The key to sealing the Almighty lay in the Soul King's left hand, a piece of his fragmented body which was lost to Yhwach. This act of sealing the Almighty is yet another reflection of the power's vulnerability, proving that it's not an invincible force. Despite its immense strength, the Almighty's ability to be sealed raises questions about the full scope of its limits. Yhwach's reliance on the power's return suggests that its full activation comes at the cost of draining the strength of every Quincy, showing that even this supreme ability requires certain sacrifices to function at full capacity. In the battle against Yhwach, Ichigo Kurosaki holds a unique advantage. While Yhwach cannot foresee the Soul King's future, he also cannot anticipate Ichigo's actions with the same precision as other opponents. This lack of foresight may allow Ichigo to exploit Yhwach's arrogance, much like how he overcame Aizen. Yhwach's overconfidence might lead him to underestimate Ichigo, dismissing him as a threat as he focuses on bigger dangers. Ichigo's new relationship with his Zanpakuto and his evolving abilities, including his new Shikai and Bankai, could provide him with the tools to overcome Yhwach's future-seeing powers. The return of Aizen, who possesses powerful illusions, may also shift the balance in Ichigo's favor. Additionally, the strength of Ichigo's allies cannot be overlooked. Characters like the Arrancar and Fullbringers, who have been training in the background, may also play a crucial role in overcoming Yhwach's seemingly unstoppable force. Yhwach's ultimate flaw lies in his overwhelming arrogance. Having been the supreme power for so long, he believes he is untouchable. He views himself as the embodiment of fate, and this mentality may be his undoing. By disregarding his opponents as insignificant or already defeated, Yhwach makes the critical mistake of underestimating his enemies, just as Aizen did before him. This overconfidence could lead Yhwach to overlook threats that he cannot predict, especially those that play on his own blind spots. Whether it's Ichigo's growth, Aizen's cunning, or the unexpected strength of the Soul Society, Yhwach may find that his plans unravel as he focuses too much on controlling the future and not enough on adapting to the present. Despite its immense power, the Almighty is far from infallible. The power's main flaw lies in its inability to predict the future of the Soul King, leaving room for the heroes of Bleach to capitalize on Yhwach's overconfidence. Whether it's sealing his power or using the surprise element of his enemy's strength, Yhwach's vulnerability is becoming more apparent with each new development in the story. As Bleach progresses, it will be interesting to see how these weaknesses are exploited in the final battle. With the return of powerful figures like Aizen and the evolving strength of Ichigo and his allies, the ultimate outcome of the war against Yhwach may not be as certain as it once seemed. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this deep dive into Yhwach's weaknesses and how they might play into the final battle of Bleach, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more analysis and updates on the series. Let us know in the comments how you think Ichigo and his allies might take down the mighty Yhwach. See you in the next video.
So I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something